Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, this is running well, which it wasn't a short while ago. When I was going through like 3-4 episodes ago, I don't remember when it was, and setting the permissions on this train so that it wouldn't drop off oil of any sort at the city station up here, Stockton, I think it is. I accidentally set it so at the fuel refinery, instead of loading fuel, it would only unload fuel and would not unload oil. I'm only consoled by the fact that none of you guys noticed it either. Oh, and you can see, I'm going to pause this for a second. So you see those guys back there and these guys back here. In the past, I've really avoided using 2 locomotives, at least in the steam era, because it just didn't seem very realistic to me. So I just always stuck with longer, slower trains, you know. But somebody mentioned it in the comments, and so I went, yeah, what the heck, I'm going to give this a shot, and it really has worked out really well. So thank you for that. But we're going to hop off from here, and I'm going to leave the game paused. So after finishing this up here in the last episode, we now have every resource being delivered except for goods. But I don't think we want to try to put another factory running right there. So I looked around and found Aurora down here, which has a goods factory and a steel mill and a plastics refinery, or whatever you want to call that, factory. And then we've got coal right here, iron here, and here, and here. Sadly, only one coal, though it's possible another one will tick up, but there is a coal right up here. And then there's also an oil refinery and 2 oil wells up here. So we can take these, run them into here, this, and run them. Well, the oil will stop here. We'll run the coal on around to the steel mill, and then steel and plastics to there, and plastics out to Aurora, and then we'll connect Aurora up to San Diego. So I think, should I start with Aurora? Yeah, let's get Aurora connected first, and then we'll work on this other stuff. All right, first things first, what is wrong with this road? Why is it going all over the place in a wonky curve so it can end up on the back end of this instead of just being on the front end of it? All right, so we'll fix this real quick here. That was even wonkier. Yes, I noticed that. There we go. Since they put the guides on, it does really strange things. I really like the guides. One thing I do not like, and you guys probably noticed this in previous episodes, one thing I do not like is the fact that when you snap a train station to a street, it's not set far apart to get new buildings in, so you can never add buildings. So that is a major problem. I'm going to take that out and this out. There we go. Now we can place this guy. All right, so we're going to start with that. And we just want one, what I'm doing. 320 and no catenary. Oh goodness, we're at the stage where it's going to be turning catenary on all the time. We're not going to be doing a lot of electric here, so no sense in doing catenary. I just want you to line up properly with the street. That's all. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's good enough right there. Okay, so that's the street I want to sort of center on. And we'll set this, let's say, right here. And then I'll build this out with some freight attached to it. Okay, there's our freight, which I did not forget to change the buildings for a change. Oh, God. Always miss. There's always something that I miss with. I didn't miss with the platform this time, so it had to be that. Okay, now, important step here I'm going to need to do is we're going to flatten all of this, because otherwise the street is going to end up all wonky and It's just going to be a mess. So all of this is getting flattened. There, I think we're good in the flattening department. Yeah, you're good in spending Growler's money department, that's for sure. You've got plenty, Growler. Stop fretting. There, and we'll stretch that out to right there. Should be fine. This is going to have to be stretched out a little bit further to make sure... Yeah, I'll go to there. To make sure that I reach this. That's where we're going to have our passenger stuff. Yes, I actually did move this out further because I realized that I was not going to have room. I was going to end up demolishing these buildings, which I did not want to do. See, I think here we're going to go ahead. Oh. I had curved roads on all this time. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it messed us up. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to go across here, and we'll use that as our top spot for that. And we'll go ahead and get freight building in here, tram track. I turned the catenary off again, or did I remember to turn the catenary off? That's what I meant to say. You guys, I don't know why I clicked on that. That's not going to help. I don't see catenary. Good. Because it seems to want to turn catenaries on. And then we'll put the passenger one right here. Come on. There we go. And then we can put buildings on them and then put our stops in. Okay, got our stops in. Just finishing up putting our bus route in here. This would be Aurora Public Transit. And now we just need a building. That's a good spot for it. And as you can see, we got some new trucks. Sadly, no new buses yet, but we did get new trucks. And we'll put that on the deliveries. And I think we'll go with 10 buses. And we'll put them on public transit. Okay, so this does not want to escape for some reason. This is all worked out. We can go ahead and smooth this out now. Although I may need to re-flatten when I go to do... You know what? I should just go ahead and do this right now. I think I've got enough that's still flat that I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, that looks good. Just need to put a little tail on here and our diamond switches on. So that's good enough. Perfect. Okay, so that is done. Now we can, I've got an extra track on here for bringing in our goods. We just have a little short shunter for that. Let's start out here. Actually, you know what? I think I should work backwards and start with this so that we know everything is going to connect properly. So let's grab ourselves a road first off, put it right here. Oh, and we should probably reconnect this to the city somehow. I don't think we're going to have anything going out this way. We don't have really a city to connect it to out there, so let's go ahead and just run a street right across here. And grab this, and we can figure out where this is going to go. Let's bring it straight, and then over to here. There we go. That looks beautiful. Okay, so we're going to have a train going out and 2 trains coming in. I think what I'll do is I think I'll put 4 things on this. So this, we'll use one of these as our outgoing, and then these 2 will be our incoming, and we'll just have... And I actually, you know what? I'll probably be outgoing, incoming, and then this will be a pass-through. I might take that platform off and put another track on. Because we are going to have to pass this coal. Where is it? Right there. We're going to have to pass this coal through here to get to the steel. So, all right. So that is good. We're going to go with steel next. And I think I want lobotomy. I don't even know how to respond to that one, Growler. That just made no sense. Although some days that does seem like it would be good. Especially if you pay any attention to politics. Let's go right there with this. And I don't know if that's what I'm going to use, but we'll leave it like that for now. Okay, let's go back with straight. Can I run this? Oh, I do get a connection running this way. That's good. Some of them on the backside, there's no connection. You know, if there's no road there, then they just don't have any connection for it at all. And then you end up not being able to... You know what? Why is this... Oh, no, never mind. It's fine. I'm not going to mess with it. All right. This guy is sort of going to be by himself. He's probably going to have a pass-through track on him. We'll see. I'm going to put you right there. We'll grab our little road again. That. And that. And now, you're going to be my first connection here, I think. And you are going to connect right there. These two will be our incoming from up. Ooh. No, this one should probably come on the outside of this. We can use one of these. We'll use the inner one here as the outgoing. That should work out fine. So let's go ahead on this. I hope I won't need double track this. I think it's close enough that we can just use one locomotive, especially now that we've got, you know, more powerful locomotives. The Atlantic, is that what our good one is right now? The Atlantic, I think. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put this one in. And this guy, actually, let's put a road in here first. There. And I'll delete this little nub. And then we can go ahead and put this in right here. Boy, that really digs into the hill behind it, doesn't it? And then hopefully we can just run a simple track right over to here. Looks like it's maintaining its speed all the way. Really don't need to dig quite so deep into the ground there. Where's our... There it is. I was wondering where the entrance to the tunnel was. Okay, I think that's good. We'll smooth this out a little bit before we go on. Okay, that looks good. So that one's connected, and that's actually our first iron and our first coal right there. You know what? Let's leave that. I'll come back to the other iron and the other coal later. So we've got enough to get this running now, and that's what's important. Now... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to use that other one because I'm being a dummy. You know what I think I'm going to do? So I'm not wasting a platform spot. I mean, I could go ahead and just leave it like that. And I normally want to have a platform dedicated for each delivery. It's not necessary. It's just the way I do it. It's inefficient, which is why I always play on easy mode. One of these days, I'm going to play, at least move up to standard mode so I can do it a little different. But we'll just link onto this track right here with the incoming iron, because I want to use this to pass through to the city, which means then we need one more track right here. Actually, I'm going to need two more tracks. Let's strike that. We're going to need one track here for the incoming coal, which I think we'll use the outside platform for that. So that'll be the coal coming in from the other side. And then this will be our iron, or our steel's going to be coming over to here, or iron, whichever it is. It's steel because we need coal for it, so that should be good. That'll be our outgoing. This will be our incoming. Probably going to end up having to redo that. So I think that's okay. And then this here needs to connect right here. So that's going to be for the city. We just like decimated this hill right here. All right, so now let's go to the plastics plant. How are we going to do this next year? I think it's going to have to be like this. And I think I'm going to need to put it on this side. Yeah, I'm going to need oil incoming, plastic outgoing, and then a pass-through on the outside. So we'll do it like this, I think. Oh my god. This is such a mess. Nothing is level over here. Everything is a disaster. It's amazing how you can flatten the land without affecting the trees. You know, I hadn't thought about that, Crawler, but you're right. You would think the trees would just get deleted. I'm glad they don't, though. It's nice that we can do that. Okay, so this is going to go right here, I think. And then we'll connect it up. You're doing this much more efficiently than that last one. Thank you? Oh, I see. I hate these that have like invisible sides, so you can't actually find the end until you're having errors. Okay, so that's good. Let's check our connections on these. That is good. That is good. That is good. Okay, they're all good. That's good. Okay. Now, so that's oil incoming, and our outgoing will be right. Actually, let's use this as the outgoing. Yes, that's right. That's how I want it. And then this, we're probably... Oh, I didn't want to delete that. We're probably going to need double tracks here for the pass-through, because it's a long route. We're going to end up with more than one train on there. So this will be our pass-through for the coal. And then here, we will delete this platform. And we'll put 2 tracks on the outside of this. Well, we already have 1, so we'll put a 2nd track. And that will be our pass-through here. Come on. I wish I could run those in the same tunnel, but that's not going to happen. Okay, and then run this all the way to here. Really, they don't have to pass in the station at all. I could have just gone around the station, but it keeps things looking neat, and I like it that way. Okay, I think that's okay. Goodness sakes. There, that looks better. I think you flattened a little bit more than you needed to there. You may be correct, Growler. Okay, and now let's go ahead and do this. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. This will come over here and connect there. There we go. So all the pass-throughs in place for our second coal when we get to that. So we've got our oil incoming, we've got our steel incoming, I mean our plastic incoming and our steel incoming. So that's all good. We actually can go ahead and do our outgoing track too, come to think of it. Just go ahead and just swirl this guy straight around here. That looks pretty good. That was squirreling him, huh? Growler's never heard that one. Yeah, I just made it up on the spot. Wasn't it wonderful, Growler? No, it was stupid. What's wrong with you? God, Growler, you are so difficult. All right. Early, I want this over on this side. You know what, Growler, before we even start with this, oh, here he is with his flattening tool again. Look, everybody, he's spending billions of dollars flattening things. It's not billions. That really is quite on a hill, isn't it? Probably be smarter to done it on this side, but yeah, that's going to be a fun hill. Fun for you. Yes, that's what counts, Growler. Okay, so we're going to want 3 here. 2 incoming, 1 outgoing. Okay. And let's see. How do I want to run this? It's going to be run clear over to here. So let's try like going from here to say around here. How does that look? Wonky. This is too tight of a curve is the problem. That's better though. I'm going to keep it. You're getting lazy. I would just like to finish something in, you know, my lifetime. Let's shrink that down a little bit. Change this to that. Place that there. And then, yes, we can just sort of go along and do this to it. And then we can flatten this all out. Or smooth it all out, I should say. Oh, really? We put a bridge in here. Or a viaduct, I should say. Let's go like that. And then we'll go across here again. Let's lower it. There we go. Lower it 1 notch and it turns it to an earthen thingy. Okay, oil. You know, we might actually get this all connected up before the end of the episode. Well, that was my hope, Growler. That's why I'm doing this sort of speedily. Why I said let's not worry about the coal right away and, you know, that sort of stuff. Okay, I think we can use terminal stations on each of these. That's going to be digging into a hill. Oh, boy. Why does Growler even try? Try to make a little money, and you just waste all of it. Growler, we had to go through it somehow. This needs to go. Nope, that's going down. I want you to go up. I think that'll be okay. And then this one over here. How do I want to do this one here? Really, sort of this angle, I think, is almost perfect for us. It's like coming along there. But we can't do that. It's going to put us too far away. All right, let's do this then. I think we can do that. I think that'll work. So grab the end of this. You know. Yeah, we just curve along this. And let's flatten that out. Oh, it's all in tunnel now? Oh, God. That was not what I wanted. Oh, that is definitely not straight. Nope. Nope. This has all got to go. Tunnels under trees are the bane of my existence. You delete half a dozen trees trying to get the one stupid tunnel. Okay, let's try this again. Except this time we're going to go... Let's go like this. That's flat. Okay, and we'll go to about here. Also flat. And then curve down to there. That looks good. It keeps its speed. I think we're a little further out than we need to be, though. Let's try cutting it back to there. That looks better. Hey, all right. And this has one thing connected to it. I'm going to try running this with a single train, and we'll see how that works out. Let me get some sheds on here and get these routes set up. Okay, so I got all the sheds in, I got all the lines created, and I got trains assigned to all of them. I'm really not... Thanks, autosave. I'm really not giving them any direction, per se. I don't have them waiting until full. I want to get things primed, so I'm just going to have them start making runs. And then I can adjust the size and, you know, set them to wait and all of that good stuff afterwards. But it's running. We actually got this all running, despite how big of a job it was in one episode, which I find pretty amazing, actually. But that is going to be it for today, guys. We are out of time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, you forgot something. What did I forget? You forgot to connect Aurora. Next episode. Sorry. Damn it. Like and subscribe. We'll take care of Aurora in the next episode. Have a great day, everyone.